3/4 of all infectious diseases are caused by animal farming. It is also a leading cause of climate change, as it is responsible for more greenhouse gas emissions than all of transportation combined. It is also Earth's single biggest land use, taking up around 30% of Earth's land surface. This also makes it the leading cause of deforestation. Furthermore, it is one of the top causes of water pollution as well as antibiotic resistance. Cultured or cultivated meat is real meat made by growing animal cells in a container outside the body called a bioreactor. It could be a safe and sustainable alternative to animal farming that doesn't require harming or slaughtering the animals. So I've co-founded Animal Alternative Technologies. It is a spin-out from the University of Cambridge that is creating the Renaissance Farm, a scalable end-to-end cultured meat manufacturing system that empowers food producers to make their own meats. And this can be done pretty much anywhere in the world with the right tissue engineering tools. We can also customize the meats and tailor them to the client's required specifications, as well as local diets and tastes. My name is Yash Mishra, and I'm a final year PhD student at the Department of Chemical Engineering and Biotechnology. My PhD entails developing bioelectronic human brain-on-a-chip models, or in vitro models, to study neurological diseases like Alzheimer's and replace animal testing. Over 90% of drugs that pass animal testing fail clinical trials, likely due to species differences. This has resulted in the cost of getting one drug to the market to rise over $1 billion, and it takes over 10 years because to get each drug successfully to the market, you have to pay for 9 failed drugs. And so it is important to develop in vitro models that represent humans very closely in order to develop treatments more effectively. Effective altruism is a social and philosophical movement that advocates for using evidence and reason in order to benefit others as much as possible and acting upon that basis. It is basically using our resources in the most efficient ways to make the maximum possible impact. Our co-founder Clarice and I both believe in effective altruism and use it while making most of our decisions. We actually met at an event for effective altruism, and Clarice helped me realize that the techniques and technologies that I'd been using to grow cells from the human brain in the lab could also be used to actually grow meat in a safe and sustainable way. And this eventually led to the founding of our company. The first cultivated meat burger was unveiled in 2013 and cost $300,000. And in the 9 years since, dozens of companies have spent hundreds of millions of dollars on developing cultivated meat. However, we still don't have cultivated meat on our plates yet. This is because there is still no commercially feasible large-scale production process. To achieve this, a plethora of interdisciplinary skills and enabling technologies are needed, and we cannot do this on our own. Various raw materials like stem cells are needed, along with the skills of biochemists, electrical engineers, designers, programmers, and many, many more people. We even need lawyers too, because there are a lot of unknowns, as most countries haven't come up with regulations for cultivated meat yet. We still don't know how it will be labeled, for example, like whether it'll be vegetarian or vegan, is it going to be considered halal or kosher? Maybe since we are bringing cultivated meat into markets and bringing meat production into the digital age, it might require a completely new label altogether. We are in this very exciting time where there's a big sort of wave that's going to come with this industry and revolutionize the way food is produced forever.